Hello, thank you for joining me. So today I wanted to talk about some dishes and do some product review on them. I have been using this set of dishes and bowls for about 10 years now. So it's been a while and I thought that it's a great time to do a review. Everybody have dishes at home and we use it probably every day, unless you don't cook and you just do eat at restaurants or to go. But I think that everybody has some dishes at home that they use, and sometimes some people like to buy something that is a little bit more durable, or the design, or I know some friends that they are so into dishes, and then they can talk about it like the whole morning. But for me, I just want something simple. I want something like clean, very simple design, nothing too fancy. It's dishwasher safe, microwave safe, ceramic. That's what I want. So I'm going to share with you the set that I've been using for 10 years. I actually purchased it 10 years ago. Like I said, I actually moved overseas. I just want something that's usable, basic, nothing too fancy. I don't want to spend too much money on it. Just grab and go, that type of thing, right? So, of course, where would you go? One of the places that you think about is IKEA, because you can practically buy everything, related to home over there, right? The furnishing, if you need a couch, blanket, cushion, things like that, something that's affordable, yet it's has somewhat of a design, something very basic. That's what people tend to go. Now, I'm going to start showing you this set. Now, when, you know, back 10 years ago when I was shopping at IKEA, it comes with many different styles, right? But like I said, I just want something simple. I like white, clean, very clean, simple looking, nothing too fancy, no pattern, no design, just plain simple. And so, but I wanted to, at the same time, I wanted something actually a little bit more durable, right? Because when I was in college, I also bought it at IKEA too, and they're really thick, very simple design, has some prints on it, but that's actually very thick, very heavy. It just felt very clumsy, but that was in college, right? Probably bought the cheapest set that I like. And, I probably used it for over 10 years or so, and I finally gave it away. I'm like, I'm done with this. I've grown out of it. I need something a little bit more mature looking, sophisticated. There's nothing sophisticated about this, but it's just plain and simple. Um, it's thin, but probably not the thinnest one. But it has a good feeling to it. It's heavy though, but that's just kind of part of it. A lot of times you pay for what you get. So I was asking some of the staff over there, and I was told that there's different tiers for the IKEA ceramics. And so there is one that is regular IKEA, that it's probably the most basic, the cheapest one that they carry. And then there is a something called 365 plus, if I know how to show you, 365 plus. And I check, and they still have it. They still carry it on the site and probably in store as well. So 365 plus is still there. Anyway, so I picked the mid tier. I don't think I picked the most expensive one at that time because, like I said, I just wanted something very simple, something clean, but then yet I wanted to be just a little bit more durable, right? So I'm going to show you, I have a set of 5 plates with me today, and I'm going to go through one by one with you to see how many got chipped. And so you can kind of see over the course of years what happened, right? So this one, clean, no chip, it's whole, right? No damage to it. That's the first one. Some of them might have some fingerprints on it, but please excuse that. And this one is no chip either. That's the second one. Third one, I'm looking no chip either. You know, it's fine. Fourth one, let's see, do we have chip? No, I think it's fine. Now the fifth one, you can see there's a big old chip right here. It just happened today, this morning. I was using it as a lid, you know, for a pot, and it slipped out of my hand, and then it dropped to the counter. And so you can see there's a little bit at the back, right? But it's the same thing. It's just a big old chip. So, and when it slipped out of my hand, I would say it's probably about this much of a distance, you know, from my hand to the counter. So it's not a big drop, but it has a lot of impact, right? So I was then looking down at the counter. I was like, ooh, there's a big piece of thing. And I was like, oh, it's from the plate. So out of the 5, right, I have 1 chipped, I believe. Now, it comes with smaller plates as well, right? The whole set. So let me show you. So the smaller, that's kind of like the dessert, and then the fruit, and then one is the dinner plate, right? So I only have 2 of the small plates right now. So because everything else is occupied. So this one, it's fine. No chipped. And then the second one, I see there is a chip. So, I don't know, you can see it right here. So we probably dropped it at some point of time, or we clashed, or something happened, right? So now we are moving on to some bowls. Now this set of bowls, like I mentioned earlier, this is just regular Ikea. So it doesn't have the 365 plus. So this is what I was told within the IKEA brand, because I think they carry other stuff, or they carry other model as well. This is the plainest, maybe the lowest tier that you can get. And I believe the reason I have this is they don't have the 365 plus bowls at that time, or whatever the style of the bowls that I'm looking for. So that is the only option that I had at that time. So I got this one. You know, you just kind of have to get what I need, or what I need, yeah, at that time, what you need. So I have a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that's available, and so we can just kind of quickly go through it, and then you can see this one is no chip. You use it for 10 years also, and no chip 2, and this is the third one. This is fine. This is the fourth one. We use these bowls a lot because whether we have mashed potatoes and noodles, rice, you know, a lot of times we use bowl soup, broth. We just use this every day, maybe multiple times a day as well. So we use it, wash it, use it, wash it nonstop. So we used to, when I was little, I used to eat from smaller bowls, but you know, I don't know, I think my husband started using big bowl because he's like, well, it's convenient because you can just top everything, right? You have rice, mashed potato, whatever, you just kind of put the meat, veggies, and everything all in one, and then the noodle soup, you know. So we just, for convenience sake, we just use this a lot. Now this is the fifth one. You can see there is a small chip here. I don't know when that happened, but you can see it happened, right? And then, so this is the fifth one. And then you can see this one, it's also chip as well. I think it has 2 places. It's chip, I don't know, okay, let me see. So one is here, and one is let's see. So this one, I don't know how, but yeah, here and here. So 2 places, right? 1 and here. So out of the 6 that I have, I probably have 8. 2 is chipped. So you can kind of see, you know, every the big play have 1 chip that happened today. Otherwise, maybe it fared pretty well. We don't use the big plate a whole lot, but we do use it. And the smaller plate, we might use it a little bit more often. You know, putting toast on it, putting fruit on it, putting whatever on it. You know, we might use the smaller plates a little bit more often, and we use the bowls the most, I would have to say. So. Or more frequent, and you know, because everybody use one every night, and we just wash it and use it again. And many times we just ran out, like, oh my gosh, like the bowls is stuck in the dishwasher anyway. So, and then we haven't turned on the dishwasher, right? So just it happens. And I actually hand wash a lot of these. So, and there are multiple times it slipped, you know, from, because I use gloves, so it slipped. And so that probably, most of it was from me, you know, but that's okay. You know, I didn't spend a whole lot of money on these. I just wanted something that is basic, like I said, basic, simple, and usable. And, but now we are, I keep looking at the chip, you know, when I open the cupboard, and I'm like, maybe we can slowly transition to something else. So we just bought a few here and there items, and been using it for about a month in addition to these. So, but when I get to the point that I use the other set more often, then I can do a review, and hopefully that would help you out. I personally like something light and yeah, feel lighter and thinner. That's what I like. Some of the dishes that I used in the past, you know, it was so thick, and I just didn't feel good in my hands. So I actually look for something durable but thinner. But I don't know how well they go together, right? So it really depends on the material. So I hope this has been helpful, you know, for the ones that are planning to shop for some dishes, especially you are thinking about Ikea. So that would help to set your expectation on the quality of the product. It's great to a certain extent. You know, like I said, I'm still using it, and it's have served its purpose, but it does. It's not like chip resistant or chip proof. You know, it does happen, and so just know that what you are purchasing and what you're getting, and if you're okay with it, I think it's a decent buy. So I hope that has helped you, and let me know if you have any questions or concern, and I will see you all next time. Bye.